What's up everybody, I'm HoopsandHipHop, and welcome to my new Facts and Trivia series. In addition to my regular uploads on the weekends, I am now going to be uploading during the week as well, giving you guys 2 videos each week. Every Tuesday I will be uploading a fact and trivia video about something from the Pokemon world, and I've decided to start this off with the regions. Today we're going to be looking at 10 interesting facts about the Kanto region, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Starting things off with a fact that's a little more well known, all the cities and towns in the Kanto region are named after colors. The lone exception to this is Palette Town, however this is still a reference to color, as a color palette refers to all the colors used in any given picture or drawing. The Kanto region of the Pokemon world is based on the Kanto region of Japan. This makes Kanto the only region that has the same name as its real-world counterpart. Additionally, Kanto also contains a couple cities that are based on real-world counterparts, such as Saffron City being based on Tokyo and Vermilion City being based on Yokohama. Palette Town is another city that also has a real-world counterpart. It is most appropriately based on Machida, which is a suburb of Tokyo and also happens to be the hometown of Pokemon creator Satoshi Tajiri. Kanto and its neighbor Johto are the only regions that are connected to each other by land. They are also the only regions that share a Pokemon League, being the Indigo League. As I said earlier, Kanto is named after the real-world Kanto region, whose name means East of the Barrier. This is most likely why the region sits to the east of both the Johto region and the Indigo Plateau. So you might have noticed that the Generation 1 games and their remakes are the only Pokemon games in the main series that don't have a legendary Pokemon as their mascot, and whose stories don't revolve around a legendary. Some might think this is because they are the first games and therefore are somewhat primitive in terms of the Pokemon formula, but this is actually all a part of Kanto's design. While the people of regions like Johto and Sinnoh observe various cultural myths and legends, Kanto opts instead for technology and industry. This is why you see many places in the region like this, including Silphco, who invented the Silph Scope and the Master Ball, the Power Plant, the Pokemon Lab on Cinnabar Island, and so on. This focus on industry is also reflected on Kanto's main legendary Pokemon, Mewtwo, who is a man-made clone of Mew. Another thing you may have noticed is that from Generation 2 onwards, berries are almost non-existent in the Kanto region. This is a reference to the real-world Kanto region, whose soil is volcanic, meaning it can't really grow various crops like the berries that we see in the Pokemon games. In Gold and Silver and their remakes, Koga's daughter Janine takes over as the leader of the Fuchsia City Gym once Koga leaves to join the Elite Four. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, a young Janine can be found behind the Fuchsia City Zoo. If you talk to her, she will tell you she is training to become the gym leader, however her name is erroneously listed as Shireen in the Fame Checker. When it comes to the various characters in the Pokemon world, we are given little to no personal information about most of them. However, there are some unusually personal details that have been specified about Lorelei of the Kanto Elite Four. According to Bulbapedia, her birthday has been documented as March 15th, and even her blood type has been specified as the A-type. I was not able to locate where these details come from exactly, but it's still pretty interesting nonetheless. In the Generation 1 games, Sabrina, as well as a couple other trainer classes, can be seen carrying a whip. According to series art director Ken Sugimori, these are leftovers from the early development of Pokemon Red and Green, where it was considered at one point to have humans fight Pokemon themselves. And there you have it. Hopefully you guys learned a couple new things today, and I hope you're excited for this new series as much as I am. I'll be back next Tuesday with 10 interesting facts about Johto, and I've also got another cool video coming out this Saturday, so be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified when those videos release. I'll see you all soon, and until then, I'll smell you guys later.